Kia ora koutou. My name is Desi Rodriguez-Lambert, and I am a 2020 graduate of NIDEA with a PhD in demography, and I studied under the brilliant Professor Tahu Kukutai.
Hi, I'm Jesse Whitehead. I did my PhD at NIDEA between 2017 and 2020. Ross Lawrenson and Poliata Toaka were my supervisors.
Kia ora, my name is Renee Sang. I have studied with NIDEA for both my undergrad and postgraduate degrees, and I completed my PhD from NIDEA at the beginning of 2021.
My name is Ngira Alimi. I completed my PhD as a joint student of NIDEA and Waikato Management School.
Hi, I'm Angga. I'm from Indonesia. I did my master's in demographic and population studies.
Tēnā koutou, ko marae Malain tōna ki tōku ingoa, he uri tēnei no tapuika Waitaha me ngā tipakiao. I studied at the University of Waikato at NIDEA and completed a honours degree and a master's.
Hello, my name is Rachel McMillan. I undertook a Masters of Demography in 2015 at NIDEA with Natalie Jackson and Bill Cochran.
Studying at NIDEA has been an incredibly valuable and eye-opening experience. The program of study offered at NIDEA is incredibly accessible no matter what your background is in. You can take your knowledge from disciplines and fields such as geography, sociology, social policy and economics, and they can be used to inform how you research an issue from a population lens.
There were some awesome experience during my study. The first thing is, since I'm an international student with English is not my first language, so it was very challenging. Fortunately, the NIDEA staff were really helpful to make my study much easier.
My supervisors, it felt like they were generally interested in what I was doing and developing my research skills. So they helped me to get both a population level perspective and to kind of drill in on some of those key details. So I felt like they really supported me along my journey.
It was really great. I had exposure to a really diverse range of lecturers who had different kind of specializations, such as sociology, political science, economics, but they all had the kind of common focus of demography. So it was really interesting seeing how the different academic interpretations of demography and how that could be applied.
The skills and knowledge that I gained at NIDEA has really helped me in my career journey. I'm very grateful for the tremendous support and belief that Natalie Jackson had in me and her ability to open doors. I'm very grateful for the knowledge that I gained from Bill Cochran in political ramifications of policy making and research. They have been invaluable in the work that I do today.
My experience studying at NIDEA was very positive. I enjoyed being a part of the NIDEA whānau and really building relationships across students and faculty and staff. We started out very small. There were only a few of us postgrad students, and eventually we grew to a much larger number, but those relationships remained very close.
NIDEA was fantastic because of the staff and the collegiate nature of the senior people there. So I got to work with people who were experts in their field and who gave a lot of access to their time. You could literally walk down the corridor and chat to people, ask them questions. They were also interested in your work. And you also had access to nice facilities like the integrated data infrastructure, which I used for most of my PhD.
I am now an assistant professor of sociology and American Indian Studies at UCLA, the University of California at Los Angeles. I am also an affiliate researcher at the California Population Research Center, where I engage in a variety of population research projects specific to American Indians and Indigenous peoples.
Today I work as a senior regional visitor planner for the Department of Conservation. I help write destination management plans and master plans for our key iconic locations, such as Milford Sound, Piotahi.
I work at the New Zealand Treasury as an analyst. I work in the portfolios of Māori development, education and women's affairs. And my role is really interesting, very diverse, very challenging sometimes. Kind of the role involves advising ministers on funding decisions, both kind of immediate and long term, and how those contribute to living standards for New Zealanders, and specifically Māori.
Now I'm working on 2 Health Research Council funded projects. One is around developing a rurality classification for New Zealand that's designed for health research and policy purposes. So modifying the kind of generic Stats NZ model and tweaking it so it fits better for what we know about health.
After my first year of Masters at NIDEA, I got the opportunity to intern at the Treasury. I worked in the National Infrastructure Unit, and then after my Masters, I got to work with Ernst & Young as a risk and performance improvement analyst in Wellington, and then came back for my PhD, and now I work as a lecturer in the Waikato Management School.
I work for Research Center for Population, Indonesian Institute of Sciences. It's a government institution which has objective in develop knowledge through research activities.
I'm currently working as a policy analyst with the Ministry of Social Development, and my doctoral research examined the understandings and governance of homelessness internationally and in Aotearoa, and I was also really fortunate to use the People's Project in Hamilton as a case study to explore the enablers and barriers of implementing a housing first response to homelessness in the New Zealand policy context where the public sector has no mandate to respond.